Hello, and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and today we're going to be talking about this guy, Daniel Whitaker. Finally, a name that I can pronounce with some amount of confidence. But more specifically, Daniel contacted me last week and asked me to take a look at this cool free Power BI cost estimator tool that he had created. And so I took a look at it, gave him some feedback on it, found a bug or two, and all of that sort of stuff. But so he worked over the weekend and like seriously improved the heck out of this tool to the point that I want to share it with everybody because I think it's something that's lacking in the market right now. And what he's been able to put together something that I think is really pretty cool. It could be useful to a lot of people. So here it is. It's the you can go out. I'll put this link in the description of this video, right? easyinsight.co.uk, Power BI cost estimator, right? I want to make perfectly plain that I don't know who these guys are. Other than Daniel reached out to me, like I have no affiliation with these guys. Apparently, it looks like they do some consulting in Power BI and that sort of thing. But I think this is a really cool product and something that's missing in the out there in the ecosystem. So what you can do here is they have a Power BI cost estimator, right? They just have a series of questions. So welcome to the Power BI cost estimator. Do you know which Power BI license type you require? Say no. So now right now it supports the UK and the US. I think Daniel had mentioned he's hoping to support some other countries as well. So I'm going to pick the US because that's where I'm located. How often do your reports get refreshed? Right, so every 30 minutes or more, once an hour during working days, just once a day, right? So I'm going to pick just once a day. Now these are all pretty standard questions. Even if you don't know hardly anything about Power BI, you'd be able to answer these questions. So do you have an estimate on how much data storage you need? So let's say you say no and say next. It says, okay, no problem. Can you give us a rough idea how many rows of data you're working with? So let's just put in here like 2 million rows, let's say. All right. This is something he added you'll notice that basically these are all like Fabric features that would push you into Fabric, let's say. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pick Copilot here. Let's say we have 15 report creators, let's say 5 report creators, and we have 150 people. Say next. So, and I think this is cool. Do you have Microsoft Office E63 E5 licenses? So say no here. Now let's say yes. Let's say we do have E5 licenses. Would you have me commit to 12-month contract? You're doing a 41% discount? Heck yeah, we love saving money. That's all the information we need. Let's see the numbers. All right, there we go. So here's a summary. So they say here's what here's what you need. So it's because I picked Copilot, right? It says, oh, you need an F64, license. So basically your estimated cost is now $66,688 per year because of the F64. Breaks down to about $5,000 per month, right? And I don't need to pay any pro licenses, right? Because I have the Office 365 E5. So for my number of report creators, I don't need a pro license. For the number of viewers, since it's an F64, I only need to, I don't need to pay for my viewers either. So it's just the Fabric license site. So I thought this is pretty cool. You can go ahead and start fresh and you can go run through it again. I've run through this thing a bunch of times. Again, I think it's pretty cool. I've had it come out and tell me that I need pro licenses, that I need PPU licenses, that I need an F32 SKU. So it gets, it's pretty cool in terms of what it can do just by answering maybe, 8-10 questions basically. And, you don't have to answer all the questions every time. It kind of guides you through which questions you have to answer depending on the questions that you've answered and how you've answered them, right? So for example, like if I say, no, I don't know how to do this, I'm gonna pick US again, or say once a day, next. Let's say yes here. It will say 2 gigabytes of data. We're not going to pick anything here, so pick no. Let's do the same thing, like 5. 5 and 150. Say next. Say no here. Say next. So basically, it kind of skips. You see, it skipped some of the questions and that sort of stuff. And this time, it came up and said, "Hey, you need a Power BI Pro." estimated cost is $18,600, right, for 155 Power BI Pro. So, you can have it come out to a bunch of different results depending on what you plug in here. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think they haven't seen anything like it out there from anybody that got at least any tools that I've seen. If you haven't seen anything like that, leave a comment. Let me know about it. Maybe I'll do something where I can compare these different cost estimator tools if there are multiple. But this is the first one I've seen, so I thought it was pretty cool and thought I'd share it with everybody. So that's all I had for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.